My name is David Bryant. I'm a researcher here at IBERS at Aberystwyth University, and I work in the biomass conversion and biorefining team. And my area of expertise is in biomass pre-treatment and precision fermentation to make sustainable products from biomass. So what we've been looking at is, can we take agricultural residues like wheat straw or corn stover or dedicated biomass crops such as miscanthus, and can we pre-treat those, which means using a system to release carbohydrates from the biomass, so that we can take those sugars and then ferment them using precision fermentation into a range of different products. And one of the key areas that I've been looking at is to take the C5 sugar xylose, which yeast normally can't metabolise, but using a special type of yeast, convert that sugar into the natural sweetener xylitol, which can be used for a range of different applications for low-calorie sugars. It tastes like sugar. It's good for dietary applications, and it's also good for dental health because it inhibits the causal agent of tooth decay in children, which is the main reason for kids being submitted to hospital in the UK. So within that piece of work there, what we do is we look at the process parameters that we need to use to release the carbohydrates from the biomass. So we use a process called steam explosion, which is very much similar to using an autoclave that you use in your kitchen to make a stew. So we put the biomass in it, we heat it up under with some liquid, and we heat it up under high pressure for a certain amount of time, and then we suddenly release that pressure to the atmosphere, and that causes all the hot water in the reactor to suddenly expand into steam, which blows the biomass to pieces, and in that process it pulls the carbohydrates off of the fibre, okay, and they go into the liquid, and it's that liquid that we can then take and ferment to xylitol. The whole area of using biomass to produce either alternative fuels or alternative products does have some significant impacts. One of those impacts is on the xylitol story, where we've taken the science and the process that we've developed, and we now have spun out a company to commercialise that research. And that company is called Architect Bio Limited, and they are in the process of commercialising the fermentative production of xylitol. Because you can buy xylitol in the shops quite easy, you can go to many of the different health food retailers and buy it, but that's produced by a chemical process that uses high pressure, an acid catalyst and a nickel-Raney catalyst. It's very polluting. So we've come up with an environmentally benign process to produce xylitol, which is much more akin to, say, brewing beer. So in terms of economic impact, we're starting to see some of that with the formation of a company out here in rural Wales, which are employing or creating high-value jobs in the rural community that are very technically advanced. And this is where we're looking towards developing like a green future for the rural economy. And so in terms of impact, that side of it is underway. The fibre that's left over, we've been working with Tata Steel to look at if it can be used in replacing coal in the steel industry. And we found that the process that we use to remove xylitol has the added benefit of producing a very high quality fibre that produces a high quality fuel for steel production. And this is a first of its kind, and we've got this paper under review at the moment.